Hey y'all, Happy New Year and welcome to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and like the button before we get, I'm sorry, hit that like button before we get started and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're going to check out another Shark Tank pitch. And so let's go ahead and get a DIY reaction. Let's go.
Next up is a business that takes care of an important aspect of marriage.
Hi Sharks, my name is Julia Rogers.
And I'm Sarah Beth Jaffe. We're here seeking $150,000 in exchange for 10% of our company.
Sharks, thank you so much for joining us on this special day. A day like today requires so much attention to detail. From the dress to the tuxedo, the dinner to the dancing, and the planning could go on forever.
I really love my fiance.
Are you sure you even know him?
I don't think he has any student debt.
Is he gonna cheat on you?
I think we're gonna stay together forever. But just in case,
we're here to talk about the most important topic. Prenups!
Hello, Prenup.
Hello Prenup is the first digital platform to allow couples to create a prenuptial agreement in hours instead of months and for a fraction of the cost without
Bring it on
ever
now,
leaving
huh?
their couch.
young couples are getting prenups
Is
more
it demand
and
for
more.
that?
But the traditional process of getting a prenup
I guess
is
people get married every
expensive,
day.
time-consuming, and a bit taboo.
You know what? This makes me think. People get married every day. Yes, I wouldn't know that this is a problem, as a single woman. But anyway, so a prenup can be very, something that you want to bring up early in the relationship, at least these days. You got stocks, everybody's getting into stock options and investments and starting businesses and things. And so, hey, maybe they're on to something, bringing it on to the
With Hello
online
Prenup,
platform,
the
make it a little
process
bit
is as
easier.
easy as 1, 2, 3. Go to our website. Each fiance completes an in-depth questionnaire detailing the terms of their prenuptial agreement, as well as a comprehensive financial disclosure. The happy couple comes together to resolve any differences in their answers, and boom, they can download their prenuptial agreement and get back to planning their special day.
Huh.
This
The
would be
total
good for Kevin, I
addressable
could see
prenup
right away.
market is valued at over $550 million, Sharks. So what do you say, Sharks? Will you partner with us?
So guys, what are your backgrounds and how did you get to this?
I am a divorce attorney at a top
Ah.
leading law firm in Boston,
Makes
Massachusetts.
sense.
So over the last 10 years, I've really spent a lot of time talking to thousands of potential prenup clients, and they are looking for an option that is collaborative, that is quick, and that is cheaper than the traditional methods out there. I realized what I really needed was a technical co-founder, and so Sarah Beth and I partnered in March of 2021.
I am a software engineer by trade. I landed my first full-time
Good
job
partner.
at Microsoft, and I recently got engaged, and
Congrats.
I looked into prenups. I found that there was really no good solution. I came across Hello Prenup. I cold emailed her, and we've been working together through Zoom, actually, for the last 6 months.
We just met last night.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many prenups have you written?
We've written over 25 prenups.
So they just getting
You've
started.
written 25?
Yes. So we've had a few struggles with the software,
25.
which is where I came in.
It took me about 2
Rob would be
years
throwing
in total
shade
to develop.
sometimes.
So I funded this 100% myself. So I used overseas developers, and then I soft launched in March of 2020. Now, 2020 was a tough year for weddings. We all know that.
Yeah. How much have you made?
Yeah, so we've made 20,000 in lifetime sales. That's mostly because our platform was not really operational all of
For all-
2020.
No excuses. Just asked.
Yes,
So let's talk about the next year. What were you going to make?
yes. Our projection, our most conservative projection, is 4.1 million.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
How you go sit there and tell these investors? How you gonna sit there and tell these investors that you make $20K in sales currently? You just got started. You just came on board as a software engineer. You got the great hopes, but 4.1 million in the next year?
The dream.
We gotta be realistic. Oh my gosh, you gotta be realistic.
So what does
hang on.
one cost? What does one
It may
cost?
be-
So a
hey.
prenup through us costs $599. The average prenup costs $5,000.
The number one cost is customer
Okay.
acquisition.
So our customer acquisition costs are very high right now. We're currently not profitable. However, we are a tech company, and right now we are the #1 source of information on prenuptial agreements online in the entire internet.
Yeah. This is a space I've been in a long time. But because you actually don't yet
And so what I'm thinking about, she said they're the #1 company for information to prenups. It's probably because, of course, she has the lawyer and she's really pumping out some content, you know, to get people to understand the importance and stuff like that. But if you're the #1 for information, they need a salesperson to be able to convert those people and get them to purchase more, because they said they only had 25 people that purchased so far, 20K in sales, but they're the #1 source of information. So that's something to
know
really
your
hold
customer
on
acquisition
to.
cost. I would need to know that because I don't know whether you're worth $1.5 million or whether you're worth 10 million or
Our
what
customer acquisition cost will be basically zero in 60
will
days.
be.
And that could be an issue. You just stated that you're looking to make $4.1 million, but you haven't nailed down your customer acquisition costs yet.
And
In
I
60
wish that to be
days.
the case. But I don't know
And
that yet. For
actually,
that
Mr.
reason,
Wonderful, before
I'm
you
out.
say
I'm out.
anything else,
Well,
you know,
ladies,
what we
listen.
Thank you for your
Listen,
time.
I think what you've done is genius.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think you are right on the money. I do think you're really early and you're right at the precipice of it. But I'm sorry, too early for me. I'm out.
I would have been asking
Well, I
more
think it's a
questions
good
about
business,
how they
and you're
think
on a
they're going to do
great
4.1 mil.
There's just so many issues for me.
Mm-hmm.
So for those reasons, I'm out.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you so much.
Guys, for me, intuitively, it feels like somebody who really wants a prenup is still going to go to a lawyer,
She is a lawyer.
and other people are going to go to you for information. Could be wrong.
That's the thing.
I wish you
You
all
know
the
what?
success, but
Before
for
you-
me,
before you go,
for me,
They begging people not to go out.
gotta go.
You
I'm
know,
out.
you know-
I'm
The
out.
baby said, I gotta go.
I'm
You know,
sorry.
if people really want a prenup, a lot of times, you know,
They're gonna go to a lawyer.
non-lawyers,
Millennials
don't
want,
view
they
it as
want
as
prenups.
That's what I
They
would think.
want to get prenups. Or their parents, who are about to pass down $60 trillion in wealth to them,
Yeah.
want them to get prenups. And then the millennials say, this is an awkward conversation. I really don't want to go to a divorce lawyer. Who wants to hire a divorce lawyer before they get married? And so then they go online,
Well
they
said.
find Hello Prenup, they satisfy their parents, they create a valid prenuptial agreement, and they're done. The process is painless.
It's all great advice, but I don't think any of these guys have seen what I've seen, which is there are two ways to start tech companies in Silicon Valley. One way is to go get a lot of venture capital and go big or go home.
Yeah.
The other way
How
is
they
to
doing
be
it?
scrappy,
Yep.
to be entrepreneurial,
Yep.
and to
Yeah,
build
yeah,
something
yeah.
as a
Never seen
small
that.
business.
Never seen that.
Well, you're
I
seeing
don't
it
even
right
know
now.
what you're talking
You're
about.
seeing it right now.
Yeah.
I believe in you guys.
Thank you
I
so
believe
much.
in the space. I do believe there's a market, and I think it will come to you. I
not
would be
gonna-
happy to put
Oh.
150,000 in for 30%.
They only wanted 10% at first. Now, Narav, I think that's how you pronounce his name, but he's the creator of that app, is a very successful app called Nextdoor. So he's already in the programming, the development space, online app space. So he will be a great partner, but they wanted, they were only willing to give up that 10% for the 150K. However, with all the questions and all of the, concerns that they've had from the Shark Tank, they may go for this deal because they see that the Sharks not really interested based on the numbers.
So tell
So
me,
this
am I
may
coming
be-
along for the ride?
Well, that is a bit high for equity for
You can
us.
counter.
Ladies, you have
You ain't got nobody,
$20,000
right.
in lifetime sales, and now you have an offer from the founder of Nextdoor. What are you even thinking about?
Right. And no one else was interested.
I
Just
love
counter.
Nextdoor, by the way. I'm a
Thank you
user.
so much. Thank you. I'm sticking at 30.
But we have worked so hard to build this
You
company.
ain't building
I
yet.
put
You're still starting.
$130,000 of my own
All
money
right, give me a counter. Give me a counter.
into
Right.
this. So we would like to counter $150,000 for 20%.
Meeting them halfway.
Let's meet in the middle. I'll come down to 25, and you got a deal because I believe in you guys.
Is there any way that we could include another shark
What are
if
you-
we're giving that much equity away?
I forgot that I'm working with an attorney here.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
We really do want to integrate this as a regular thing in the
He
wedding
does have
industry.
that wedding
Adding this as an
model.
option onto your wedding registry.
Hang on a sec. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, why do you need another shark?
He's not good enough, and you want to go to Kevin?
Saying that.
No, but let's
we
face
feel
it,
so
I have the
honored to receive an
databases already.
offer.
I've got the names.
We just-
I don't know if New York wants a partner, okay? But if there's going to be a partnership, I'd go in for 50% with him, but I want 15%. Otherwise, why am I getting out of bed? I mean,
That's a no-brainer for you guys. 150 for 30, I will accept
You gotta
that
do that,
because
guys.
I want the best for you.
30.
Do you accept the offer?
Hey, it's pressure now, boy.
Yes,
We
we
accept
accept
that
that offer.
30% with Kevin and Rob.
Say I do.
Super excited.
I'm happy for them. Congratulations. So we've seen that they went ahead and accepted the deal. At first, Narav, he offered them 25%. That's what they ended up getting down to, 25% for the $150K that they were requesting. They were only willing to give that 10% at first in the dough. They asked Kevin, who has a real good model and a real good wedding business infrastructure. He has that down pack. He does have the mailing list. They have a whole suite of people that they could go ahead and start marketing to already, just off of Kevin's, leads that he could generate for them. But then with the technical that Narav brings, because he's the founder of an app, Nextdoor, and so it sounds like a real good partnership for the both of them, or all four of them. But they ended up succumbing to a deal for 30% with Kevin and Narav, and both of them end up getting the 15%, and then they have the partnership. So I hope everything works out with them. It is a pretty interesting business, though, getting prenups online and stuff like that. So, but again, I'm happy for them, and thank you so much for sticking around and watch to the end. Go ahead and like this video, please do, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. I would really appreciate it. Until the next time, thanks for watching.